a fun drive. So I'm entering the Blue Ridge Parkway and I take this, I don't know, probably the rest of the way up. Really, really fun drive, super windy. So make sure you've got good power steering. And that was the Cherokee Indian Reservation, which is gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. And now I'm driving another windy road back to the Blue Ridge Parkway. This is really beautiful. Prudence is beautiful. The Smoky Mountains, your mountains look blue. Well, Blue Ridge Parkway. So, oh my God, oh, my neck is killing me. That was a very windy drive. I went all the way down from that road down there, all the way up here. I'm now in the Smoky Mountains National Park and I'm heading to the campsite called the Balsam Mountain Campground. I have a tent spot, but I'm just going to stay in the van. And this is beautiful. This is so pretty. So I'm actually in North Carolina, but tomorrow I'm going to go to Gatlinburg and hopefully go on the skylift if it's not raining. But I have two hikes. I have one hike tonight that's about 1.5 miles, just right by the campsite. So hopefully it's not going to rain. I don't care if it rains, but hopefully it won't be too dark. And then tomorrow I've got two hikes that I'd like to do that are kind of close to each other. The trailheads are in the same parking lot, and so I'm going to try to do both, which should be about maybe 8 miles. I haven't done a really good hike, and I still haven't ridden my bicycle. My poor old workhorse bike is still locked to the back of the van. I need to find somewhere to ride it. You can't really ride in national parks, and it's more prettier, more beautiful to, to hike. So, okay, a few more pictures and then I'm out. Okay, it just started raining, so I'm going to get a trail map, which I don't think they have any. There's a couple of them. Okay, I'm at the campground, and hopefully they have bear lockers. Here at the camp host site to check in. Are you the host? He's over there? Okay. So this is the campsite and I'm in number 2, I think. Okay, let's do it. So the camp host is there. They live on a sailboat, an older couple, and they said they need to get away from the ocean for a bit. So they came to the mountains. So I'm at site number 3, which I don't know where it is. This is number 40, so I think I'm around the corner. This is really awesome. Number 9, number 10. 37. This is like awesome campsite. I never stay at campsite. It's only like $4 or something with my veterans pass. Number 14. I think I'm on the other side. That's pretty awesome. Toilets. Okay, awesome. I'm gonna dump out my toilet quickly. I don't want to do it down by the host over there. Okay, I'm gonna do it right here. Okay, this weather is ridiculous. All I'm getting on this trip is rain, people. Oh my God, at least I'm not those people sitting in a tent. So I'm gonna try to find number 3. I think I'm back here by the camp host. I'm not sure. Okay, it just started raining, but this is my spot. And I think they're doing a fire next to me. Or maybe it's down here. There's the camp host. It's raining. There's a nature trail right over there, which I want to do, so maybe I'll wait a little bit. And then, yeah, very pretty if it wasn't raining. I don't know where I would put a tent. Oh, this is crazy. So I'm going to go over here for a minute. So yeah, a really pretty nature trail. It's very flooded right now, as you can see. But yeah, so there it is. There's my campsite. All right, what do I do now that it's raining? It literally just started. I had that beautiful drive up and it was like blue skies, a little bit overcast, and now it's like torrential downpour. You can see behind me, torrential downpour, which is great, but I still have like an hour and a half of sunlight. So I want to do a hike. It's only like a 1 mile hike, literally like through the forest, but it looks like it's flooding a little bit. So I don't think I have 5G or any reception. I'll try the MiFi. I need probably to get Starlink at this point. Had to tie my hair up because it was getting out of control with the humidity and the rain. It feels really nice up here. It's cold. It's probably about 70 degrees, which is like cold. And then the Bouge RV battery is fully charged, so it charged about, it only needed like 13% charge on the drive up, so it charged while I was driving, which is great. So even with overcast sun, it does take a lot of sun juice. I'm not hungry and thirsty, but yeah, I think I'll just wait for this to pass. Worst case scenario, I can just do the hike very early tomorrow morning before I leave. I have to go back down that windy road again, then go over to Gatlinburg. So I do have the the chairlift ticket and the Skyway and all this, which I do want to do. So I think I'll skip, if I don't get to do this tonight, I'll skip this 1 mile walk. I'll definitely be back to this campground. This is an awesome campground. And then what I'll do is go to Gatlinburg and then do my 2 hikes in the morning, and then on the way out of Smoky Mountains, which would also be, this is a national park, it'll also be in the national park. On the way out, I'll go to Gatlinburg and do like and go on the Skylift in the Sky, whatever my $30 pays for, and then head to Tennessee, where I'll go see my friends. So yeah, so this is the rainy trip. I love rain. It's just it's just a little too much to do anything in. So anyway, so yeah, I just don't want everything wet for tomorrow because I'll be hiking tomorrow, so that's the downside. I do have extra hiking boots, but I just don't want everything like wet and moldy in the van, so maybe I'll just chill tonight, I guess. So this park is huge. So I'm over on the North Carolina side, somewhere, like over here. And then they also have a bunch of other visitor centers, just like the Rocky Mountain National Park is massive. So I will be over in Gatlinburg, which is over here. So it should be pretty easy just to take this freeway, and then I'll be doing a hike somewhere in this area. I am over here in the Balsam Mountain. So I am right here in the Balsam Mountain, and I am in North Carolina. And so I will drive that windy road, I'm assuming. Well, this is Blue Ridge Parkway. So I came up Blue Ridge Parkway. Sorry if it's blurry. I came up Blue Ridge Parkway, went through the Indian reservation, and then went up through this super little windy road, which is more windy than the map shows. And I am at the Balsam Mountain Campground. Now, I don't know if the road continues through, but I would probably head back down to Blue Ridge Parkway, and then I think go all the way through the National Forest to get to Gatlinburg. I'm not sure. I don't have any cell reception, but whichever way I go, I'm perfectly fine with, because it's a beautiful drive, and it's just crappy weather right now. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get some Wi-Fi on my MiFi, and then yeah, so that's it. I don't have anything downloaded offline, unfortunately, and I don't feel like doing any work, and I don't feel like editing any videos, so maybe I'll just chill. Okay, the rain has let up, but I still hear thunder. But I'm going to do this walk quickly through the deep dark forest. It's the Balsam Mountain Nature Trail, and it's actually a mile. It's not, I think it's a mile round trip. And I need to fix the tire, line it up a little better. I don't know why I parked under a tree. I should pull up. I don't think they have a fire. Somebody had like a massive big ass fire going. Maybe it was them over there. Anyway, that's my camping spot, so I'm going to go do the hike quickly. Got my little Apple Watch. No cell reception, although I had cell reception right at the park host over there. So I'm thinking maybe I could back up a little more. If I back up right under that tree, like right there, then maybe I might have cell reception. So we'll see. I will deal with that later. I just didn't want to hit that sign. So yeah, I think I'll go a little bit further back under the tree. And I think it doesn't really matter where you park. So, okay. This poor guy in a canopy over there. I do not miss tent camping on days like this. I do miss it. Ooh, birds. Okay, nature. So this trail is about 3/4 of a mile and it goes out to the road. And it's not half a mile, it's about 0.7 miles. You can take the road back or you can just take the way you just came. So that was good. I can hear growling, but I have my bear bell. You can hear. I had to like hold it while I was passing the other hikers because I know it's kind of annoying. But what's more annoying is getting eaten alive by a bear. It's kind of like people that don't wear helmets on their motorcycles. I'm like, yeah, it's going to mess up your hair if you wear a helmet, but your head pancaked on the road will also mess up your hair. So thank you for attending my PSA today. There are some bugs. There are mosquitoes or midges or whatever they're called. But they don't really like me very much. They'll bite me maybe once in a while for like a second. It'll like tickle. It doesn't itch, it'll tickle and then it'll go away. All right, walking back, and then I think that's it. I will see you guys in the morning unless something drastically entertaining happens between now and 5 a.m. I am going to try to leave here at 6. Just get out of here as soon as possible and just get a head start on the hikes tomorrow. So tomorrow's Saturday, I think, and it's holiday weekend, so no doubt Gatlinburg will be busy. There's no timed entry. The ticket you buy for the skylift and all that stuff is valid for 365 days. So hopefully people will be deterred by the rain, but we'll see. There's the other hikers right there. Okay, back to home. So there's the fire making the Smoky Mountains more smoky. I think it's going away from the van. I'm around the corner, so I don't like the smoke. That's a pretty cool rig. So now that it's stopped raining, so this is my campsite, and it's number 3. And you get a fire pit, which fires are fine. I think it's raining enough here. And then they have the tent pad right there, which is kind of close to the other people. But it's a good idea to put the mosquito tent over the picnic table. And I honestly haven't been in a tent for quite a long time. Much prefer prudence. But anyway, yeah, I'm right by the trail, so that's good. So I did the trail just over a mile, 1.2 miles, and then I walked around the campsite. So I had a total of 1.86 miles, which is a pretty good hike, about 42 minutes. And now it stopped raining. So I kind of want to turn the van around. Maybe. I don't know, it's still kind of raining. I want to open the door, but it's still too wet. It's all good though. I'm going to walk down here and then that'll be the end of my hike. So this is part of the Appalachian Trail, and if you want to go all the way to Maine, which is where that couple that was the camp host last night, they're from Maine, although they drove down here and then they have a boat. So you can hike, there's some people hiking. It's 1,972.0 miles to Maine. One day, maybe, I don't know. I mean, that's a long way to go. just to go for a walk. But there's people that do it. So this is a 1.7 mile trail, 2.7 mile trail. I'm not hiking this. I'm going to keep going. I've got about 45 minutes going through Gatlinburg and then going into another hiking area. And it doesn't seem like it's very busy for a holiday weekend. But yeah, so there you go. Appalachian Trail, big old fort of some kind. There you go. Awesome. This is a really, really pretty park. Maybe my favorite at this time. Sorry, Rocky Mountains. I always love it when I see other van lifers. So this is like a micro van. I think it's a Ford Transit Connect, but it has more solar than my van does. My van's over there. There's Peru, looking all smoky hot. So this is the Tennessee-North Carolina state line. Elevation 5,000 feet. There's Peru. There's a bunch of cars. That's a loud car. That's too loud for a national park, so. All right, keep going. I'm gonna use the restroom. Not that anyone cares, but anyway, I do. Okay, good morning from Gatlinburg, which is a freaking tourist trap. No, it's very, very touristy. Lots of like Ripley's Believe It or Not and like, like mechanical Lederhosen or I don't know. I guess it looks like it's a German. I guess Gatlinburg is German. I don't know, but yeah, so I'm now going back into the national park to go to the hiking trail, which it's so pretty. There's so many hiking trails, and I don't think it's not very like, I mean, it's busy, but like there's so much to do that you can just literally just find a trail. So I'm not married to any trails. I don't really know. I know the Appalachian Trail, but I'm not going to walk 1,900 miles today. So I'm just going to go to these two trails that connect to each other. One goes to a waterfall, I think, Baskin Falls, and the other one goes to just a general hike. Oh, bumpy. Very, very pretty drive. So yeah, it's not as humid. It's about 70 degrees right now, so it's quite cold last night, which felt great. Okay, I'm back in the national park. This is the third time I've gone in and out of the Smoky Mountains National Park today. So it's really fun. This is really pretty. You could spend weeks here and still not do everything. So very, very beautiful, very lush, probably because it just rained last night. I am at the trailhead for the Noah Bud Ogle Farm, and there's a couple trails that connect to this part of the road, and then 3/4 of a mile the Rainbow Falls trailhead, and then I'm doing the Baskin Falls trailhead, or trail. Yeah, there's a guy painting over there. I was like, you're gonna paint my van? Very quiet parking lot. This is about literally 5 minutes from downtown Gatlinburg. And it's like the other entrance to the park, and most people are going through the main entrance, which is great because this is very, very empty and absolutely beautiful. So I've got my Strava going. I'm gonna come back and go on this little nature trail on the way back, which I think the trail I'm going on, I think connects to this trail. And yeah, hidden gems. I like to hike where no one hikes. Was it like go where no van has gone before? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's do this. This is the Rainbow's Fall, and it's 2.6 miles up. I'm not doing this one. I can hear the waterfall. I'm going to do the Baskin Falls, which is a little less busy. I believe that a hike is a hike. So yeah, so I think I go maybe this way. Yeah, so that one goes quite a ways, and then this one connects to the other trail, I think. So let me figure out where I'm going. And there it is, just kidding, Baskin Falls. That is beautiful. This video does not do it justice. I am the only person on the trail. There's a cemetery, as you saw. I didn't go to it. I might go to it on the way back. But this is beautiful. I'm literally the only person here. And that is how it should be. I'm just kidding. You know, everyone else went to Rainbow Falls or the other ones, but always don't be afraid to go off the beaten track or the well signposted trail. That is gorgeous. Oh my God. So pretty. I guess you can keep going, but I'm gonna head back. It's basically uphill about a mile and then back onto the trail and then go back toward the van and then go on that little kind of nature trail to that little cabin that I saw earlier. So there it is, Baskin Falls. Very easy. I only hiked for 1 hour. It's 3 miles from the van up through another hike past the Rainbow Falls trailhead and then up through here. So yeah, I guess if it wasn't, if it was a little warmer and I was in a bathing suit, maybe I could, jump right in. Probably freezing cold water though. Or maybe no, that's Colorado. Anyway, very beautiful. So definitely check out this trail. Okay, I'm back at the van parking lot and it's getting full, getting busy, people speeding up this road. Oh my God, there's no reason to rush. I think the national park will still be here if you just go a little bit slower. So now I'm gonna do this interpretive trail and then connect to the Twin Creek Trail, which is actually 4.5 miles. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm going to do half of it to the little campsite or picnic area and then turn around and come back because it's already hitting almost noon and I would like to explore a little bit of Gatlinburg and go on the Skylift. And I think the Skylift, the Sky Walkway, and then I think there's a third thing that it covers. So I would like to have time to do that because then I have a couple hours to drive over to Nashville tonight. So there's Prudence. Oh, finally getting some sun. I hope she gets some sun. It was hit or miss whether she was going to get any sun or not. It's fine. I have plenty of juice. So yeah, so I'm going to go do this. I'm going to hike this trail right here, Noah Bud Ogle Farm self-guided tour. It's 3/4 of a mile. It says it's 30 minutes. I could probably do it in less, but I'm going to connect it to the other trail and then head there. So yeah, I think I'm getting some sun, which is good. All right. So if I won, I can just walk all the way back to Gatlinburg, 1.8 miles. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a little bit Twin Creeks Trail. So I'm just gonna go this way and then step like this, like that. You know, your basic left, right foot hike thing. Nothing too out of the ordinary, just walking one foot in front of the other. Yeah, anyway, I just talked to this couple. They were like, you look like you know what you're doing. I'm like, because I got the Apple Watch, I got like the bear bell, and anyway. So they were both Army, and they were, the guy was, he's like, I'm retired Army, and I was like, yeah, well, I was not infantry, I was a translator, so there you go. But anyway, him and his wife were trying to look for, they're asking me about the waterfall. I said, well, there's Rainbow Falls, which is a really long hike. It's like 5 miles, or almost 6 miles round trip, which everybody's doing, or you can do the Baskin Falls, which is the one I did, which I think is prettier. So there you go. Okay, so yeah, I'm heading toward Gatlinburg. I'll probably see more people on this trail since it's only like 2 miles from the town. You can also park in Gatlinburg and start your hike up there, although I would recommend parking at the Bud Ogle house like I did, because most people just park, do the little 3/4 mile trail, and then leave. So it's not like super busy, and it's free. So, and actually the whole Smoky Mountains National Park is free too, even though I have a park pass. So I don't think there's really any way they could stop people from coming in. There's like 100 different entrances, and I think it spans over like 3 states. So it's like the Rocky Mountain National Park. Although if you go in through Estes Park, which is what I did, if you look at that video, obviously they're checking permits and things. Anyway, yeah, so after this, I think I'm going to grab a frozen beverage of sorts. And then, yeah, find out where I'm going next. I don't have any cell reception. It's intermittent. So once I get back to the van, head back into town and then figure out what I'll do next. And of course, keeping with the theme of the trip, it started raining again. All right, I don't know if the sky lift will be operating when it's raining, but it should clear up. It's, I don't know, some of the locals were like, it'll pass. I'm like, yeah, that's right. We're in that part of the country where you wait 10 minutes and the weather changes. There's literally like 17,000 people who are like illegally parked right now. It's like so crowded. I'm so glad I did the Baskin Falls and not Rainbow Falls. There's some things that I don't do that I'll do, but there's some activities that I don't do that I'll do with Harriette later. I did not know this. I'm so glad I didn't come up this road before. All right, I'm gonna go back to Gatlinburg. This is horrible. All these people. This is like, I'm so glad I'm not in a bus. I love the bus builds, but you know what? The world is not made for 40-foot school buses sometimes. If I had to reinvent the world, I will make it for 40-foot school buses, the entire world. Okay, there's the sky lift, and it's not so busy anymore because everybody's gone. And now I'm going to find all-day parking, which I need to look for. So they said it's about $15 or $20 to park at the base of the sky lift, which I'll probably just do. Or there's public parking here. Maybe there's a space. So this one says no RVs, buses, trailers, big trucks. Shit. Okay, never mind. That guy was super nice. He's like, hey, what kind of van is that? I'm like, it is an awesome van, but it is a Nissan 146 wheelbase. He goes, yeah, this guy came in with this Mercedes Sprinter that had like a whole thing inside. I said, yeah, those are like the trust fund kids. He goes, yeah, it was like $150,000. All right, I gotta concentrate and park. Where am I gonna park?